If you need to parse JSON in Zapier, this video will walk you through the fastest simple method step by step. By the end, you'll know exactly where to click, how to choose the right action, and how to paste in the code that lets Zapier handle JSON data correctly. This is a great workflow if you're connecting apps, working with webhooks, or trying to pull specific values out of a JSON response without doing everything manually. If this tutorial helps you out, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe for more practical Zapier tutorials. Alright, let's get into it. First, go to Zapier and sign in to your account. Once you're on the main dashboard, click on Create. This is where you start building a new automation from scratch. After that, select Zap Workflows. This opens the Zap editor, which is where all of your steps will live. Now you'll see the workflow builder. Click the plus icon to add a new step. This is the part where we tell Zapier what action we want to use for parsing the JSON. In the step menu, click Code. Zapier's code step is useful when you need a little more control over data transformation, formatting, or parsing structured content like JSON. Next, click on Choose an event. From the available options, select Run Python. This tells Zapier that you want to use a Python script inside your workflow. Python is a very flexible way to parse JSON because it can read the structure, extract fields, and turn the data into something you can use in later steps. After selecting Run Python, click Continue. Zapier will load the configuration screen for the code step. Now scroll down until you find the code editor area. This is where you'll paste the script provided in the comments or in the tutorial resources. The code is what actually handles the JSON parsing, so make sure you copy it exactly as provided. Once you paste the code, double check that everything is in the right place. If your JSON input is coming from a previous step, make sure that input is mapped correctly into the Python code. If needed, adjust the field names so they match the structure of your data. This matters because JSON keys have to line up with what the script expects. Otherwise, Zapier won't be able to extract the values properly. After that, you can test the step. Zapier will run the Python code and show you the parsed output. If everything is set up correctly, you should see the JSON broken into usable fields that you can pass to the next step in your automation. This might include names, email addresses, IDs, status values, or any other information stored inside the JSON object. And that's really all there is to it. You've now set up Zapier to parse JSON using the code step and Python, which gives you a simple way to handle structured data inside your automations. Once this is working, you can connect the parsed output to other apps, filter data more efficiently, or build much more advanced workflows. If you found this helpful, please like the video and subscribe to the channel for more easy Zapier tutorials, no-code automation tips, and workflow walkthroughs. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.